Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Fans of The Young and the Restless ally were as crushed as Sally when the truth came out that boyfriend Adam had slept with ex-wife Chelsea. And now, since Sally has moved on with Billy and Adam with Chelsea, it would seem that the door is closed to any possibility of the former couple getting back together again. Or again, as the case may be. Is it really over and done though? Not necessarily. Courtney Hope tells Soap Opera Digest that she believes her character will always have some love in her heart for Adam. But even if he wasn't with Chelsea, Sally wouldn't automatically run back into his arms. Not at this point. More than anything, it's a boundary and a will that she has to have for herself, not to fall for him again, because she was disrespected. You can care about someone and love someone, but when they take advantage of you, you have to turn the page. Of course, if Sally turns enough pages, she could find herself starting a whole new chapter with Adam. Her dream is to have the family she never had, Hope tells Soaps.com, to have the career that she's always wanted. But at the same time, her deepest core fear is that she's going to be abandoned, that she won't be able to handle everything on her own, and people will just leave. Adam understands who she is to the core, she continues, and he loved her anyway. He helped her evolve into the person she needed to be. They are in many ways cut from the same cloth, but at the same time, they trigger one another so terribly. For the moment, Sally had probably better keep an eye on Phyllis, who may wind up revisiting long-gone feelings for Billy. In the twisting, tumultuous world of The Young and the Restless, few pairings have ignited as much debate and as many sparks as Adam Newman and Sally Spectra. Fiery, flawed, and impossibly magnetic, their relationship has been a roller coaster of betrayal, longing, and undeniable chemistry. But with each new development, fans are left breathless, asking the same burning question. Will Adam and Sally find their way back to each other? Courtney Hope, who has embodied Sally Spectra with fierce passion since her crossover from The Bold and the Beautiful, sat down with us to share her thoughts on Sally's current emotional landscape and what might lie ahead for Genoa City's most complicated couple. Adam and Sally were never meant to be simple, Hope says with a knowing smile, her auburn hair catching the sunlight. From the very beginning, it was like fire meeting fire. They challenge each other in ways that are both exhilarating and terrifying. The pair's relationship has been riddled with obstacles, from Adam's tangled past and trust issues, to Sally's hunger for success and emotional vulnerability. And yet, through it all, their connection has remained palpable. Even when they're on opposite sides of a moral divide, the tension between them is impossible to ignore. Sally doesn't fall easily, Courtney explains. She's guarded. She's had to fight her way through every part of her life. So for her to let someone like Adam in, that meant something. It still does. For those keeping score, Adam and Sally's most recent breakup was a heartbreaker. A perfect storm of miscommunication, self-sabotage, and external pressures pushed them apart. Adam's attempts to protect Sally, often without her consent or input, became a recurring issue. Adam thinks he's doing the right thing, but sometimes he doesn't realize how much he's hurting the people he loves in the process, Hope says, her expression thoughtful. And Sally, she's done being someone's afterthought. She wants to be chosen, openly, and without condition. Still, despite everything, there's a tenderness in her voice when she speaks about the character of Adam. There's a vulnerability in Adam that mirrors Sally's. It's like they see themselves in each other, even when they don't want to admit it. Off camera, Hope credits her on-screen chemistry with Mark Grossman, Adam, to a shared commitment to authenticity. Mark is an incredible scene partner. He brings so much depth to Adam, and that naturally pulls something real out of Sally, she says. We're always exploring what's not being said. Those silences, those looks across a room. That's where the real magic happens. When asked whether she believes Adam and Sally will reunite, Hope pauses, a coy smile tugging at the corners of her lips. Well, in soap operas, nothing is ever final, she teases. There's always another twist, another chapter. But I think if they do find their way back, it's going to have to be different. It can't just be about passion anymore. It has to be about growth. Since their breakup, both characters have been on individual journeys of self-discovery. Sally, in particular, has shown new levels of emotional maturity, especially in the wake of her pregnancy loss. A devastating storyline that brought out some of Hope's most powerful performances to date. That story was one of the hardest and most meaningful arcs I've ever played, she says quietly. Sally had to face grief in a way she never expected, and it changed her. There's strength in her now, but also a softness. That's the million-dollar question. Hope laughs. Adam's always fighting his demons. But Sally believes in redemption. She believes people can change, if they want to. So if Adam is willing to grow, to meet her where she is now, who knows? Online, the Alley fandom, a portmanteau of Adam and Sally, remains fiercely loyal. Twitter threads, Instagram edits, and Reddit theories abound, each dissecting the couple's every glance, every almost kiss, every heated argument. Some want a reunion. Others think Sally deserves a fresh start. The passion of the fans is honestly amazing, she says. Whether they love Sally with Adam, or with someone else, or even just on her own, the fact that people care this deeply, that's the dream. It means we're telling stories that matter. As our time winds down, we press once more. Is there a chance for reconciliation? Is there a world in which Adam and Sally stop hurting each other and start healing together? Courtney Hope doesn't offer a definitive answer. Instead, she leaves us with this. I think Sally still loves Adam. Deep down, that's never changed. But love isn't enough. Not on its own. Trust, honesty, respect. That's the foundation she's building now. If Adam can stand on that ground with her, really stand, then yeah, there's a future there. A real one. And with that, she flashes a sly smile, stands and walks off toward the set, leaving us, and the rest of Genoa City, eager to see what tomorrow brings.